The with diabetes, the sugar or glucose C6H12O6 in the bloodstream. Think of it as the blood as with too much sugar in the blood or glucose in the blood. Think of that as more of a syrup. So it's more difficult on your heart, your arteries, to then, that's why diabetics are prone to heart disease and heart failure and heart attacks and strokes and everything else. So, and I was diagnosed as a child, so what may happen to some people will happen to a diabetic. So, like they say, if you give it an inch, it will literally take a foot. I don't wish this shit on anyone. Sorry. I gotta work on the cursing, y'all. I'm trying. But, no, so the glucose in the blood is so thick. Think of the blood as syrup. Well, the eyes, off of the optic nerve, you have, it is in search of blood, of oxygen, to be able to function. So, with it as syrup, the eyes will then grow new blood vessels in through the vitreous gel in order to search for more blood, oxygen. And in time, what happens with stress, or this is why I can't do push-ups anymore. Sorry, John Kemp. But I am going to take you up on that offer. I am going to do that. I'm up for a challenge. But the blood vessels grow through the vitreous gel and then tug and pull until it detaches the retina. It will completely detach the retina. So what these pan-retina laser surgeries do is when the blood vessels grow through, what they do is the laser shoots into the back of the eye and fuses off. What they did to my eyes is they fused off, they burned all of the blood vessels closed. Very, very painful. I'm here to tell you I never knew pain like that. I don't wish that on anyone. But that's basically diabetic retinopathy. And then you get bleeds in the eyes when the blood vessels try to grow further, and then they rupture and they bleed inside the eye. Now, you won't be able to see the blood in front of the eye, like someone else looking directly at my eyes. They would never know. And I hear that often. Oh, you look like you, if you didn't tell me you were blind, I'd never know. Well, I've had many, many years of practice. My stepfather was blind from Vietnam. He was shot in the head, bullet went in, rolled around his noggin and ruptured both optic nerves, and he's been blind for life since Vietnam. I think since he was 19 years old. Anyway, well, I don't wish this on anybody, but yeah, I'm zinging from the coffee. So yeah, with the fusing of the blood vessels around the eye, they were able to stop the progression, but the blood will continue to grow through the vitreous gel, seeking, or the blood vessels will continue to grow through, seeking more blood, and which will cause bleeds, which other people will not be able to see by just looking at you. It's actually in the back of the eye, hence retinopathy. Anyway, the bleeds that happen will actually block your vision, what little you do have, because it looks like you're looking through the water at something or someone else without goggles, so you're already blurry, but then multiply that by like 10. Or like you're looking through wax paper, basically. And then you put these lines, looks like hairs. It's actually blood. And when you look left, all the blood vessels, all the hairs move to the left, and all this is blocking the little bit of small little pinholes that you have to be able to see out of, because everything else you're looking through wax paper and you just poke a needle through a couple little holes and that's all you got to see out of. You lost all the peripheral vision. I lost all night vision, all peripheral. So it's quite a lot. And I'll touch on other things for other people who are blind or newly disabled. But on many other things. Because there was no help when I went through what I went through. And then it was just me. I was alone. Didn't have anyone else. But, alright, let me go kill the water. Be right back after these messages. Oh, Lord. I think I had one too many. Yeah. One more, I'll really be spinning. I don't want to do that. Alright. Now, a lot of Aquarius are probably going to give me a bunch of shit on this. I know that this is not the proper way to do this. Okay, I've already tested the water. I've already done other things. The water is the correct temperature. Already is the correct pH. My water out of the tap is already at an 8 pH. I do water tests all the time. This was just due, kind of a quick effort. You never want to do, they say only to do like a 30% water change at a time. I do 50% water changes all the time. Especially when it's overcrowded, whatnot, but you never go above 50% of a water change. It will really shock the biology of the whole aquarium, and it's bad on the fish. It's very stressful. So that chemical also is more of a stress relief agent for the fish. So at times they will change color a little. Alright, this ought to be a little interesting. Oh, no. Alrighty, I am all tangled up here. Now, I've been an aquarist since I was a child, so, and then I'm only dealing with one fish, but I had to get, it's already been like 3 weeks on this water change, so it was way overdue. Should do a water change once a week. Cuts down on your nitrates, your nitrites, all of that. Yes, I test my water frequently. But, and no, the water was not in a dangerous level. It was just I want to get it done because there's other things I want to do in order to use this more as a background, whether it's for interviews or whatnot, Zoom calls, that kind of stuff. Zoom, Skype, whatever. So, but, well, you know what? That's all, folks. No, I'm just playing. No, just clear my mind. I was really frustrated this morning. I just had to vent a bit and throw a little test out there because, like I said, you can edit yourself right out of a damn video. So I figure, go for it. Post it, see what happens. But I had to take that other video down. I didn't want some wackadoodle, you know, having specifics on my house and whatnot. Because, you know, look, down south here, everyone is heavily armed in every room. So I don't suggest, if anyone is wanting to be an idiot or stupid, that, you know, I just don't understand that part. Just like that lady this morning, just blows my mind. You know, just because someone has something, you know, you're jealous. I mean, isn't that a deadly sin? But don't mean to get biblical on you, but I can. But you know, gluttony. I mean, coveting. It just makes no sense to me. But anyway, I think this is long enough ramble. Let this little guy turn the light off. Let him enjoy his day. Let y'all enjoy y'all's day. Just brush it off, y'all. Just brush it off. Take it as it comes. And as it comes, find a way. Adapt and overcome. Y'all be cool. Later.